welcome to my channel. This is Mimi and welcome to Budget with Me. In this video, we'll be going over the changes that I'm going to be making to my budget, as well as my new budget planner that I do have for the year of 2023, how I'm going to be restructuring the way I do things, and all of that jazz in this video. I was actually supposed to record this video previously, however, with the twins being sick, the holidays coming up, it was just pretty hectic, and I'm just now getting a chance to do it, and I'm actually doing it at a perfect time because the product that I'm showing you, which is right here, it's actually on sale. So this product is from the company Solite, and they actually sent me over this planner to show off to you guys. It is on sale right now, I think for $13.99, and the sale I think it ends on either the 8th or the 9th. Once I get the correct date, I will put it in the description box so you guys know when you can get this product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what this product is and how I am going to be using this product in my budgeting journey. I did let you guys know that I did want to start doing some things on paper planning. I do have one more planner that I'm interested in getting just to do some other separate things on it. But I'm going to show you what this planner has, how this planner works, and all of that jazz. And then I'm also going to be showing you my new Etsy product that I will be putting out live for you guys after this video becomes live. So opening up the planner, I absolutely love this planner. Like, I love the front pages of it. It's really, really pretty. So with this planner, it's not like a weekly planner. I will go ahead and put a disclaimer out there for that. It is not a weekly planner. It does have a monthly budget spread for it, but it does not have weekly planner spreads, which actually works out for me because, you know, I use my digital planner for weekly planning. So jumping right into this, I'm just going to show you what it is, what to expect, how it's going to work, so on and so forth. And actually, I'm going to move my iPad because I don't want to show you guys the product just yet. I don't want to show it to you, so I can just show you this book by itself. Oh, and it came with these little stickers, and I just put the tabs like you can flip to the date. So I did use this in December because I just wanted to see how it was. So I will have to get another one by the end of the year in order to finish it off, or I just may not use it in December because I just wanted to write it down and kind of show you guys how I did it, because I only did parts of it. So the first things first is it does like an annual budgeting for you. So you can do like your expected income for the year, savings, like you can do like a tracker up here just for anything that you've done like annually. So it also has expected expenses and balances after you have calculated your income, calculated your savings, how much you put into your sinking funds and anything like that. You put it all here, and then at the end you see each month where you're ending. So that's kind of how I'm gonna be using it. I'm gonna attempt to do it. So this is what I said when I did December. So I actually have to put some check marks here because everything is now paid. So this is a bill tracker. Now I have a bill tracker on my why can't I think? I have a bill tracker on my digital planner, which I mean I absolutely love. You know, it took time to create. However, I do want to start paper tracking some things. I feel like when you write things down on pen and paper, sometimes it's a little bit better than doing it in the iPad. Like, I do reference my iPad, but I feel like being able to flip through a book is a lot easier than flipping through my iPad. However, we'll get into that later. I made some changes. You also can put the categories here and their due dates. I didn't do so because I kind of know when all of these are due, and majority of these bills I pay in the beginning of the month, aside from YouTube TV, my Microsoft subscription, my car insurance, Apple. Those get paid at the end of the month when I do my closeout. I pay those. So as of right now, for January, these bills are paid. So everything here, Navy Federal is actually paid off, so we actually will not be putting that on there. Canva is going to come out on its own in like a couple days, so I'm not even worried about it. My life insurance. Why did I put those two together? I think they're doing the same day. That's why I put them together. Yeah, they're doing the same day. The water bill, I already pulled that out. And then the rent for January was paid. So the only thing that still needs to be paid for January is those 4 items, and they actually get paid at the end of the month because none of these items come out in the beginning of the month. So these two come out towards like the 27th or 28th of the month. This is due at the very last day of the month, however many days the month has. And then my insurance is also due about the 28th or 29th or something like that. And most of the time it doesn't let me play early, so it's okay. So majority of my bills are already 1 month ahead when I'm unstuffing them, except for those 4. But those 4 are not a major necessity. So it also has here like a savings tracking goal. This is kind of similar to the one that I have inside of my challenge book. I will not personally be using this one, but I feel like if you guys don't have something like that and you want to see how much you've been putting in every single month into your savings, this is a good way to paper track that so you have a paper trail of it. The next thing that we have is my so it has here some savings tracker. So it has what I'm gonna come a little bit close. So it has what you're saving for, the goal, the due date, and then I put each month. Now for me, we have a Disney trip that we are planning. I can zoom in and that'll be a lot better. Let's do that. We have a Disney trip that we are planning. The trip is actually due in October. So I said that I would have like a $5,000 goal, and that's $5,000 for myself, the twins' dad, and the twins. Now the twins don't have to pay for anything, but we do still have to get clothing for them, like things like that, like they're gonna want to eat and all of that jazz. So between the clothes for us, the hotel, which we're staying on one of the resorts, the Disneyland tickets, and our flights, I figured $5,000 was a good amount for both of us. And then, I mean, he's gonna be giving me money along the way. He's gonna be paying whatever he's gonna be paying. But I do like to have like a big amount of money because I don't want to get out there and be like, oh, I can't spend this, I can't spend that, I overspent in this, and I don't want to do that. So I made a $5,000 goal for us. If we do over $5,000, it is what it is. If we do under $5,000, we're gonna have to cut some corners on when we're spending out there. So let me bring out my calculator. So if I'm having a goal, and now I'm gonna have to zoom back out because you guys can't see everything. If I have a goal of $5,000, for 12 months, that is a total of $416 a month. Now, that $416 is split between him and I. So whatever he's putting in and whatever I'm putting in, as long as it's equaling $400 a month, it doesn't matter. I want it to be as close to $400 a month as possible. If we come under $400, again, guys, it's okay. We don't have to have that much spending money. I've been to Disney World. We've never been to Disneyland. So originally we were going to Disney World again. However, we decided to go to California to Disneyland. So that is that. And I know we're going to be purchasing our flight tickets sometime in March. So we definitely need to have our flight money saved up by that time. I've already paid a deposit on the what is it called? Why can't I think? I can't think, guys. Oh, I paid the deposit on the hotel already. So that's already come out. I've already covered that part. And then we should be good on there. We can't get our tickets yet because it's all the way in November. So if we're doing that, then I'm just going to say $420 a month, which I feel like is a good amount between the two of us. And I'm not going to write in November just because we already had the money in hold on, guys, let me do this part first because oops, see, I'm already messing up my thing. I had the money in my vacation envelope already, so November and December are already covered. So we're really just worried about January through October. So actually, let's pull it and see what we were at the end of December. So we're at 5, 6, 20, 40. So 640. So a little shy of 840. We were 200 shy, but it's okay. So we'll just put a dab here and we'll say $640. And then each month, like I said, I'm gonna try to get as close to $400 between the two of us. I won't be tracking what he gives me. I'm only gonna be tracking what I put into it because he's gonna be paying like directly to the bill. So it's gonna be hard for me to track all of that. But just know it's gonna equal this amount. It also has in here a debt tracker. So if you guys have any debts that you have and you want to keep it on paper to see what you've been paying every single month and those balances, this is a good way to do things. Only debt that I have is my car payments and my student loans. And I did get the email saying that I was approved for the student loan forgiveness, whatever. However, they still have to go to court for it and all of that good stuff. So, you know, we're just kind of waiting to see what they're going to decide to do with that. So I have taken a pause on paying off my student loans, but that is something that is still in the back of my mind. So I don't really have any major debt. So here's what I was talking about for like a monthly budgeter and how you can use this and how I'm going to be using this. So I haven't wrote anything out, but I will go back and show you December. So December, I kind of just wrote out what I budgeted for each category in December. This was my monthly budget for each one of these categories. However, I didn't track in December what I actually put into them between my side hustles, my extra cash that I would get and things like that. So from now on, I'm going to be tracking those things. I'm going to be keeping up with them, seeing what I'm putting in, and you know, so on and so forth. So that's how I did it for December. However, we are starting fresh in January, and I'm actually going to do it all off camera because I haven't even mapped out my budget yet. So that's why everything is just still blank here, because I have not mapped out my budget. And I actually am going to use each one based on my binders, because I have a good bit of binders. So I'm going to do each category based on my binders. Now, if you are a monthly budgeter, then this is actually pretty good for you, because you can put your bills, you can put your sinking funds, you can put your savings, you can put whatever. And then you can say what you budgeted for and what you actually put into it. So you can see like the differences. So if you over budgeted and you know some paychecks weren't as big as you assumed them to be, then you can see those differences, and then each month you can reference those products. It also has like a little small calendar. It is undated, so you can date it yourself. And then it does have an income tracker. I won't be using that part of it, but I will be using this day-to-day spend. So I actually do have something that I have to write on here. So on January the 2nd, I put down the deposit for the hotel. So deposit, hotel, and that is going to be coming out of my vacation category. And then that amount was only $200. So I prefer to do this. I'm going to show you how I did it in December. I actually did track in December. So this is how I tracked my expenses in December, which you guys know normally I show you my expenses, but I didn't want to show you guys this product and how I did all of my expenses until this video came out. So in December, I did go ahead and track, and I color coded everything. See, this is like why I love this, because everything is literally color coded. I love it. I love that it is color coded. I didn't write the dates on anything because I didn't remember dates. I just kept track of what I had, but I'm gonna be looking to see what I'm actually spending on a day-to-day basis. How many days do I actually spend money versus what I'm not spending money? And then that way I can evaluate what sinking funds are important and which ones I may start getting rid of to focus more on vacation, because I'm starting to think Christmas ain't gonna be Christmasing this year because we are so focused on vacation. But yeah, that is how I used that in December. And then you do have a few pages to do if you are a big day-to-day spender. I'm not. I think 2 pages is probably going to be great for me. And then here you have like a budget overview. So you put like your balance from last month. You have your total income, your total expenses, the differences, total saves, balance forwarding. I'm a zero-based budgeter. In a sense, I'm a zero-based budgeter. I do always leave some money in buffer. Like, I've been having money in buffer. It's probably gonna stay in my buffer. I have a pretty big buffer. But if you are not a zero-based budgeter, this is just like an overview of how your monthly budget went. And then here you just have like some little slots to fill some things in. And it was like, where do I have the most trouble? What could I improve this month? What goals can I set for next month? And I think that that is like, that's like a good recap of the month on how everything is going along. So I'm really going to be trying to do this. And then I also think I'm going to be doing another planner for something else. Oh, did you guys see my handprints? My desk is wet. It's so wet right here. I weighed something on the desk and I kept wiping it down, and then now my hands have the residue on it, and yeah, whatever. So what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. But anyways, guys, this is what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be getting another planner pretty soon. And then we're going to just change up the way that I do things. So every single month it has the same thing. And I think that this is going to be perfect for me and some other people who just want like a simpler planner. Like, I know some people have like 3 planners that they use, and I just thought that that was such a good idea because you can't have everything in one spot. So this is actually going to be perfect. I'm going to have a link down below for this product, and if you guys are interested in it, do you hear my baby coughing? They're still getting over the end stages of their cold, so they still have a little bit of mucus, so he's in there coughing. His daddy got him though. But yeah, if you guys are interested in this, it is on sale currently. So I'm going to make sure that I put this video up tonight or maybe in the morning so that you guys can purchase it if you would like to do so. So we're moving on. Moving on to the second part of my video, which I am super excited for, guys. As you guys know, I have been saying that I really love my current planner. However, there were some tweaks that I wanted. There were some changes that I wanted, and those changes have been made. And I have a planner for everything. Like, everything I envision in my planner, it is here. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to show you how it works and everything like that. So every single thing on here is hyperlinked. Every single thing. The whole planner is hyperlinked. So you have like an index page that has monthly goals, bill tracker, expense tracker, debt payment tracker, sinking funds tracker, sinking funds breakdown, monthly budget, weekly budget, notes, challenges. I'm going to go through all of it and show you all of it. And then let's say you want to get to like a specific thing for a certain month. These months are hyperlinked. All of these months here. So you can click any month and it's going to take you to it. So this was July that I clicked. And it's going to take you straight to July. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to go to January. And look how pretty these pages are, guys. Like, they're so cute. They're so cute. This also hyperlinked. It's also hyperlinked. So here's your calendar, of course. I don't use the calendar, but I always like to put a calendar for if anybody else likes to use a calendar, but it's not for me. I always put the monthly goals page. I am going to be doing the goals in here as well as in my other planner, just so I can have it in 2 separate places in case I don't have one to look at. The next thing is my bill payment tracker, which I have not filled out yet. I actually have not filled any of this out except for my weekly budget, which is kind of all over the place. And I still have to make some tweaks to it, but you're probably going to see it when I get through this. The next thing is the expense tracker, which, as I told you guys, I'm going to be doing my expenses a different way. It's going to be tracked inside of my paper planner. Up next is the debt payment tracker. You guys will have this every single month to have, so you can see which debts you are paying in which months. Sinking funds tracker. I'm going to update my sinking funds in here today, and then everything will be filled out today. Sinking fund breakdown pages. So these are the breakdown pages that go with the budget planner. And what you'll have to do in order to add them is, you see this little You probably can't see it, but there's like a little plus symbol. So when you get done with your weekly budgeting, what you want to do is you want to take this page and actually you want to hit the 3 lines first, and you want to copy the page. And then let's say you're a monthly budgeter and you want to add that template that you just copied. You want to add it after that page so you can do your sinking funds breakdown for when you bring your breakdown sheets to the teller, if that is something that you do, or if you just want to be able to see how you broke down your sinking funds. I only put one here and it's at the beginning just in case you don't need it. I didn't want to add too many pages of it. The next thing up is monthly budget, which I have not filled out yet. I'm going to fill it out here and also in there, but this is just going to be like my rough draft to see how I want to do things, and then it's going to be copied over into my paper planner. We're going to skip that page because it's all over the place. This is the weekly budgeting. You guys still have, I think, 5, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you have 5 weekly budget sheets for just in case you are paid 5 weeks. If you are a weekly budgeter, if you are a bi-weekly budgeter, you still can use this. It works exactly the same. And then for your notes pages, you have a lined note page and a blank notes page, and then you go to the following month. So I am actually going to go back to the 3 little lines. I'm so excited about this planner. And we're going to jump to challenges. So challenges, I put in your normal challenges. So you have a 52-week challenge, which is undated. So if you guys don't want to do the normal 52-week challenge, you can decide however you want to do. I know some people do like a $20 52-week challenge, a $10 52-week challenge. However you want to do it, that's up to you. We have a $2,000 vacation savings challenge, which I originally was going to use this, but I'm using my savings challenge book for now. And then if I finish my book, then I'll be moving over to this. We have a no spend challenge where you can put your rules and your exceptions to no spending. So every single month, if you guys wanted to, you guys can track what days you're not spending on. I'm going to track it in my paper planner. We also have a rainy day fund, which, as we all know, you have rainy days, things pop up, and you need funds. So if you guys want to use that, that is also included in here. We have a car fund challenge. So the way this will work, you can do it in 2 different ways. I did it like a 12-week challenge, but it doesn't have to be like that. It really doesn't. You can do it how you want. You can use this for a car down payment, or if you're paying off your car, however you want to do it. You use your imagination. And then we have a couple other trackers. So a house down payment. I'm not currently looking for a house, but I know some people who do purchase planners, they are looking for a home. So that is something I wanted to include inside of planners when I am having them. Our car loan tracker, if you were interested in paying off your car, so you can see exactly how your car is being paid off, how many more payments you have. I plan on getting a new car, so I'm not even going to do that part. A credit card tracker, if you prefer to have it written down. I'm really considering using this for myself. I've never done it before. However, I get tired of going to look back at my credit cards and seeing like, what's my limit, what's my balance, what's this, what's that. If I can have it written down somewhere, that would probably be more efficient for me, I'll say. Student loan tracker, I will be using this once, the U.S. decides what they're going to do with student loans. A mortgage payoff tracker. A subscriptions tracker, which I think I'm going to start using because I'm starting to pick up all these subscriptions again, and they're starting to get a lot. So yeah, we're gonna figure that out. What else? Oh, a debt snowball tracker. I'm currently not using the debt snowball method. I'm still watching videos on how it works. I think I get the concept of it, but I would have to like figure it out. I kind of did it with my Navy Federal and my Apple credit cards. So what happens is it's like you pay off one item, and instead of like being like, oh, I no longer pay this $50, you apply the $50 to the next debt on top of what you've already been paying for that debt. I think I'm explaining that right, because that's kind of like the gist of how I got it. So I did that a little bit with my Apple credit card. The money that I would have been putting on my Navy Federal credit card is going to be going towards my Apple credit card, because my Apple credit card is my next debt until this bad boy is paid off. And you do have 2 of them, but like I said, because this is a digital planner, you can add as many of these pages as you would like. Like every single page in here, you can add multiple pages. So if you and hubby or you and boyfriend both use the same planner and I only put 5, you can add as many as you would like. And then I also did put some bi-weekly budget sheets, you know, just in case you wanted it to say bi-weekly instead of weekly. You do have that option. So what you could do is you can delete the weekly pages and you can just add in the bi-weekly pages. Paycheck breakdown, that's just the same thing as the other thing. It's just not as in-depth, so it's kind of just like the expenses, the bills, the debt, the savings, and you just have like one little thing, like you're not breaking each category down. And then here is a budget planner worksheet. You can use this as you want. I was just thinking of, I was looking at multiple planners and how effective they were with the different things that they had inside of them, and I just feel like I needed a planner to have a little bit more than just budgeting, you know, like, because some people want to do more than just budget. They want to do like a year-end cap, they want to do in like what they spent for a lot. I was just looking at reviews of what other people were purchasing, and that's where I kind of got my ideas from. So again, there's a yearly budget, so each month you can fill this out, and then it just has like income, expenses, savings, debt, and that way you can see what you've done for the year. I'm gonna be doing mine a different way. This is a set budget amount, so if you have like a household expense, a budgeting expense, so if you want to just have set amounts for different things, you can just put that here. And then I have some goals here, so these are, once again, messed up the $1,000 emergency fund. I messed it up in my book too. No, I messed up the envelope challenge. So the envelope challenge actually has more than 100 envelopes, but hey, it's just more savings, but it's okay. When it's like really, really late and you're tired, yeah, whatever. It's okay. It'll be all right. It's not exactly correct. However, you can make these denominations whatever you would like. It's completely up to you. There is a blank one, so if that one you don't want to use, you can use the blank one. It's okay. And then we also just have another one that is blank. You can make it whatever you want. And then I have like a little goal sheet here, so if you want to plan out some goals for yourself, how to achieve those goals and give yourself a deadline, the reason for the goals, the reward for the goals, so that's all on this page. And there are a few pages of this. How many did we add? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then the last thing is just like a custom section, so you can just go to like the next page. Oops, I hit the wrong button. So these pages are all blank. You can put like custom things on there. It's up to you how you use those pages. If you want to use it as like a notes page, a recap page, if you ran out of space on something, you can use that. And then we have a reflections. So how was the month, highlights and accomplishments, what was the lessons you learned, and the highlights and the accomplishments of that. And then that goes for every single month, January to December. And then this is so you can put it in a form of like every single month, so you don't have to keep flipping back through the months, because I know how annoying that can be. Overview is kind of the same thing. It's just an overview of the year, your monthly overview, and then your yearly overview. And then you have a few more notes pages. So you have your regular blank, your lines, your grid, and then your dots. I won't use dots or grids because I don't know how to write like that, but I'll be using blank and notes. That's what I'll be using. And that is the end of the planner. So like I said, this planner will be live in my shop. Probably once you see this video, I will have the planner live. But yeah, that is what I wanted to show you guys for my 2023 planner and how I'm going to be changing up my budget. So I will see you guys for my next video. Have a good night, guys.